Hello my dear friends, so let's start learning Python code, and in this video I am going to cover about string. So before covering about string, it's very important to know some preconception before we should go to string. So the first concept that we should be knowing is what is character in Python. So character can be anything that you see on the keyboard except the functionality key. So what do you mean by a functionality key? Functionality key is some key that you see, like for example Alt, Control, Shift, Enter, Backspace, all those are functionality keys. So we are not going to include the functionality key. Otherwise, whatever you are seeing or any character that you are seeing on the keyboard, those are terms as a character. So that is the main definition of the character. Whatever you are seeing on the keyboard, those are the character except the functionality key. So basically we divided the character into the three types. First type is alphabet, from A to Z or small a to z, or a numerical value like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 till 9, or a special symbol like @ dollar, ampersand and star. So this is what we should be knowing about the character. So basically character is a symbol which is categorized under the three different groups. Now we are going to come forward, and this is what the topic that we are going to deal today. So what is a string? A string is a sequence of character. So here we need to know about the sequence of character. What do we mean by a sequence of character? Sequence of character, you can simply think that sequence of character is nothing but the collection of a character. For example, name of a person. Now name of the person, like here the name of the person is Vicky, and Vicky you can see that there are 5 characters, VICKY, but the collection of the character is called string. So we can say that Vicky is a string. Phone number of a person like 96574899764. Now you can see here it is a collection of 10 digits, but since it's a collection of a character, so we can turn it as a string. Currency like $200. Now here you can see that here there are 4 characters, but since there is a collection of 4 characters, we can call it as a string. So now you have a clear idea regarding what do we mean by string. Now once we know about the string, once we know about the character, now our main purpose is how to use string in our programming. Now one thing you are aware that if we have to use the string, we need to store our string in the computer. Now to store anything into our computer, we take the help of variable, because variables are nothing but the data storage type. So we need to assign a string to a variable. Assigning a string to a variable is done with the variable name followed by a equal sign and the string. So here a equal to double quote Python. So this is the way how we will going to assign a string to a Python. So the Python is a string, and whenever we are going to assign a string to a Python, we always close it with a double bracket. Now there is one biggest confusion that student is having, that should we use single quote or double quote? Both are totally accepted and are equal. So a equal to Python, this one is totally equal to this one, because here we are using the single quote and here we are using the double quote. So both are totally and completely same. So just avoid this confusion. It's totally depend upon you what you are going to use. So now let's work on our implementation. Whatever we studied, what is character, what is string, how to assign. Now we are going to implement these concepts into our program. So this is our program number 1. So here we have to implement regarding how for the creation of a string. So our first of all, here I taught in the previous slide that you have to write the string and you have to close using double quotes. So I close using the double quote, and then I store that string into a variable called string1. Now string1 is going to have the value called Vicky. Now this is just a print statement, the name of the person, and print, and inside that we are sending Vicky, and it will going to print Vicky. Now why we are using these, the name of the person, the phone number of the person, the salary of the person, it will make our output very beautiful. Now see string2, here we are taking the character of a number, that's called the string, and we enclose using the double quote. So similarly here also I am taking the 4 character, and the 4 character is called string, and I am going to enclose them with the double quotes. So now we are going to execute this result. You can see that Vicky is printing, the phone number is totally printing, and the salary is also printing. So using the double quote, we can assign the value to a variable, and once we assign the value to the variable, we can use those value for our different purpose. Now once we know about how to assign the value and how to create the string, let's go to our another concept, and this concept is very important regarding the programming in a string, and you must be very clear regarding this concept. Now, once we have the string, for example, here we take a string. So the string is a name called as Aishwarya. Now here in Aishwarya, what you are saying that it is a collection of a character. Now, in case if I just want to access a single character like H, W, R, S from a string, is it possible? So definitely it is possible. So we can access individual character or a sequence of a or a range of a character or sequence of character. For example, if I want just Arya to be printed, so we can slice or here we can slice Arya from the Aishwarya. So we can do this one also. So here we can access individual character using indexing and a range of character using slicing. Now, in order to access individual character or a range of character, we must understand the concept of index. Now, index is something which is starting from 0. So whenever we are going to assign or whenever we are going to assign any string to a variable, the variable store the value in this manner, and it will going to assign the index of each character. Like for A, it assigned 0. For I, here it just mentioned 1. For S, it represents 2. For H, it is using 3. Now, if you want to extract S, you just need to use his index number. You can usually extract or access it. One thing you can see that here you are observing that index number is totally unique. So this, because it is unique, we can access the character at any point. So let's understand how to implement or how to access character in a string. So let's do the program. So here, since we did this program, we are going to delete this one. So this is our second program, and here the program to demonstrate accessing the element of the string. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Okay, so now first of all we are going to create one string, and so I have created one string called Aishwarya, and we are going to save that string Aishwarya into a variable called str, and then we are going to print that variable. Now if you want to access A, like if you want to access A, so you just have to go to that index number and you can easily access it. So here print, we are giving str of 0, and using this 0 indexing we can easily extract A. Now if I want to extract the last character, that is A here, so here the index number is 8. So now we will go here, we will just write the name of the variable and we will mention the 8, the index number. In computer science or in any language, this bracket is called off. So string of 8, str of 0, str of 8. So always have the habit of saying off. So here we are mentioning str of 8. Now in order to slice a big character, now the first and in the second we are just extracting one character. Now in order to extract a range of character or a small string from a string, then you can use this method. Here what we are doing, str of 2 to 5. So if I go here 2 to 5, so it will going to extract SHW A. So it will going to extract that. So now we are going to execute this program and you can see the result. Now the string is Aishwarya, 0 is A, 8 is also A, this is the last one, and from 2 to 5 it is 2 SHW. So I hope I made myself clear to you. Thank you.